What you wanna do, baby? Where you wanna go?
Tomorrow, but right now, we're with our first special guest of the night. We got your boy Bruno from MTVs, The Real World, Explosions. What's good, man?
It's not explosions, bro. What's going on? It's the skeletons.
Oh, yeah, Skeletons. That was last season.
Yeah, that season was whack compared to last. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
MTV.
No,
MTV.
that was a pretty dope one. I mean, that's what like kind of set it off, like the whole new twist. You know what I mean?
I mean, MTV did themselves this time. For
They
sure.
really try to screw people.
Yo, I don't know how y'all did it.
Can you swear on this?
Keep it to a minimum.
I got you.
Know? Keep it to a minimum. But how did you do it, man?
What, like get on the whole skeletons or like deal with it?
How did you deal with that? I don't know how y'all deal, like bringing your enemies into that. Were you guys expecting that at all?
I mean, going into it, like, obviously, like, most people, like, watch Real World or, like, care about it. So, like, I seen that they had explosions. So, like, being on the show, I was like, if they do anything, I figured they'd bring my ex-girlfriend. I don't see why they would bring her. You know, she's a loose, like, the chain. There's nothing to it. We're just done. So, we started hearing rumors, like, Violetta, my roommate, she heard a rumor that somebody from back home was supposed to call, like, go on the show. So, like, now we're, like, all getting together, like, oh, what the hell's going on? Who are they bringing out for us? You know, before, like, there was like really any knowledge of what was going on. So you know, we kind of tried to put two and two together, and like we were trying to get the twist. The crazy thing is, like, the guests that came to the house, they would give them skeleton keys. You know what I mean? So we never like caught on like, you know, skeletons. It's real world skeletons. But like we never had like no acknowledgement of what was going on. Like I know during like the whole like casting process, you know, they get deep.
I've been through the thing. They get deep,
gritty details. They
like,
want everything. You know what I mean?
They want everything. So they could have grabbed anybody from your past.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what fit the story. Like, even going into this, like, this is one kid, like, I would never want him to be there, like, so I never even brought him up. Yeah. Because, like, I don't want, like, nobody to get some sort of fame off me, you know what I mean? Like, especially somebody who don't deserve it. Like, some kid was just, like, straight clown, like, I had beef with, whatever, and, like, we was boys. So I even told my boys, like, when they would email me or call me to never bring his name up. Like, some of my friends who do speak Portuguese, I would, like, say, like, no, don't ever, like, talk about him even in the casting production. Because, like, when we started finding out what was going on, I was like, there's three people that can come and see. My brother, my ex-girl, this one dude. Now, I swear on everything. Like, if you know me, like, even the housemates see it, like, when I say something, I follow through with it. I was like, I swear on my mother, like, this dude would not walk to his door, I would whoop his ass. Like, he's not getting no 5 minutes, nothing. Like, I honestly would have. To this day, like,
that's
I live by it, say it.
That EP right there.
Well, it's just I'm a man of principle. Like people see me get mad about shit on the show. It's like, don't touch my things without asking. You know what I mean? Like, I respect everybody else's space. You know what I mean? Until disrespected. I'm just the type to, I blow up. You know what I mean? Like I don't get nobody's face, don't get mine. That's just how I am. It's just like, I'm the type not to back down from situations.
I feel you, and I think good thing they didn't bring that dude up in that. And they brought your brother in, so we're gonna get to that in a minute. But tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a Rhode Island native, right? And yo, when I heard that we had Rhode Island repping on The Real World, MTV for the first time, got super excited. So tell me about growing up in Rhode Island, and then tell me about what brought you to sign up for The Real World.
I mean, growing up in Rhode Island is, you know, the thing I like about Rhode Island from a lot of places I've traveled a lot is just like, you know, you got your everyday cornball, but then you got like the people who are real about what they say, you know what I mean? Like, I made like really good friends here. Like, Rhode Island molded me. Like, I love who I am, you know what I mean? And like, Rhode Island made me who I am. So it's like, I can never diss, like, this is my home, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what anybody out there says, I don't care what's like New York's popping. Like, I've grown up everywhere. I've grown up like Southside Providence. Like, I lived up in the nice areas. Like, I got boys everywhere. So it's my home. Maybe who I am, and I absolutely love Rhode Island. Like, I love the convenience of it. Like, I love the beaches. And then we got a harsh winter, so like people like, oh, like all Rhode Island's are punks. Like, no, we got some hot winters. You know what I mean? We don't got that much sun.
Yo, how are you dealing with the snow, man? It just
I hate it, dude. It's depressing.
It's depressing. Like, we're starting to build up walls on the side of the street.
20 feet, 30 feet.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's gonna be like April, May before all the snow is out.
I know. It sucks. Like, dude, I mean, self-diagnosed, but I suffer from sad seasonal affective disorder. Like, I can't even help it. Like, I'm an upbeat, happy person, but like, I get depressed because of the snow. Like, I don't even want to do nothing. And, like, I got a summer car. Like, I don't even take it out, leave it in the garage, so it sucks. It's kind of my own problem. But
so, what are you doing to get around the snow right now? Because we got a lot of it. I know you're traveling. All over the place. You were just in New York, right?
Yeah, I was in New York for a bit.
This weekend. What were you doing?
partying.
Partying.
Yeah, I was with the roomie Nicole. She surprised me at a club. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple like apperances, so it was a dope time every time we go to New York.
Super dope.
Eat for free, chill for free.
I know how you MTV stars do it after. Well, during it, you guys are turning up.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's a good thing I got like an agent like who works for me and stuff, because like I'm not like a mooch. I hate asking for things. Like I feel weird like he's grabbing all these things and like people are giving it to me. I'm like nah, because like that's not me. You know what I mean? I feel like he's like, no, this is what it is. It's like you do something for them, they do something for you. Like that's not me. You know what I mean? Like I don't ask for shit. Like I just do my own thing. But you know, he grabs, like he's doing the dirty work basically. So I guess it works out.
It's dope. You're living.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. You know.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
I'm
Gotta make the best of it.
That. So let's talk about the experience. It's Chicago.
Yep.
Correct? Chicago. So you're going into this. I know they tell you before you guys get there it's going to be Chicago. What was your first response when you found out you were going to be on the show? And then what was the response when you found out it was Chicago?
I mean, taking it back to the first day, dude, I was like ecstatic because like they tried to like tricking us. They brought like a camera crew back to Rhode Island and they recorded me. Like I had a whole day planned out. They wanted to follow me. They had a whole camera crew, and then they wanted me to do a Skype interview. I'm like, why do they want me to do a Skype interview? And then like she's like, well, we just want to let you know, Bruno, congratulations, you made it. And I had all my boys with me because we was getting ready to go out. And I kind of like got taken back from it. I was like, oh, for real? I was like, I didn't like believe it. I don't know, like it felt so surreal, you know, like being from. I was born in a small island of Portugal, you know what I mean? Came from nothing to Rhode Island, even smaller state, you know what I mean? Small state. And it's like, not much comes out of Rhode Island, you know what I mean? So like, to like, I couldn't even imagine or believe like I actually made it, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it was crazy. So I was real taken back from it. Like it took mad long to set in. Like I had to be a whole week in Chicago to even feel like, oh wow, I'm really here. Like it really took me back.
It's like surreal.
Yeah, it really is. So it was dope. I mean, I was kind of like let down when I heard it was Chicago. Because
what were you hoping for? You were hoping for like Miami, Los Angeles.
I wanted someone just like nice, you know what I mean, be at the beach all the time. Because like I know Chicago gets hit bad with the winter. I know who's gonna be out there for a little bit because of the winter. But like I always heard Chicago's a dope city. So I mean anything that was offered, like it was a privilege. So you know I was excited about it regardless. You know what I mean. So the only down factor is I wish it was like.
What if they were like, yo, this season's in Boston?
Dude, I joke about that all the time. Like, I mean, I love Boston, but just like, you know, it's kind of whack. Like, I know everybody, like, I know people around. Like, people just come out and see me. Like, it wouldn't be the same experience, you know?
I feel you. So, let's talk about when you got to the house and you met your roommates. What were your first impressions of everybody? Because as the season starts, even my impressions change. So, definitely, yours definitely changed with everybody. So, how did it start off? First walk in, you meet all of your roommates. What were your thoughts?
First thoughts was like, who am I smashing first?
And who was that? Who was that when you first walked in?
Hands down. I mean, I like dark features. You know what I mean? So it was Sylvia. You know, hands down. Sylvia. Obviously, you see some action going on between her and I, but I was just more worried. Like, I hope I click with everybody because like I do have a more of a personality I do keep to myself, and you could like kind of see that on the show. And just like if I feel like people are phony, I don't open up at all. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's not fair to call these people my friends when I know who my real friends are back home.
I feel you.
And you know, I was just hoping to click with everybody. Like instantly, I clicked with Nicole and Jay. You know, the wolf pack basically. You know what I mean? And you know, I just hit it off quick with them, and I was just trying to get a vibe off everybody. You know, like these people are so different. You know what I mean? I'm only used to Rhode Island people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These people are so different personalities, and I was just trying to make the best of it.
I feel you. I feel you. So, let's talk. I want to get to know the cast. Because we don't get the exclusive. We only get what MTV wants us to see. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions about who's what, or I'm gonna give you a scenario and you just tell me. So, who was the most turned up person?
Hands down, it'd be Tony.
Hands down, Tony.
That boy wakes up with a cigarette in his hand and a drink in his breath. Like, I'm not kidding you. We joke about it like, oh, what do you have for breakfast? A beer and a cigarette?
I mean, you guys get free LQ, right?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Everybody gets the misconception that real world pays for your alcohol and whatnot. They don't at all. We buy all our own stuff.
You guys bought all your own
everything
stuff? Even the food?
Food, everything.
No, that's why. Because Dario was with us last season, and he was telling us that they got everything they wanted.
Yeah, dude. So, like, even Baggers Club, because I know that's owned by the same station, like we get the shitty end of the stick, dude.
Yo,
like I'm heated. Like we didn't get to go on like no real vacation. We went to North Carolina for like 2 days, but that was it. Like their budget was so freaking low, dude.
That's lame.
Like I was heated. Like I'm still heated about that because like
I would be heated too.
Dude, this season like
and
we got the shit. And
watch when Dario comes, they were living large.
I know, like dude, dope ass. I swear we had mold too. Like I was sick bad. Like I know I look a little bit small. I was 30 pounds out there, dude. I got sick bad. Like I couldn't even recover.
There was mold in the crib?
I think there was. It was like I was
house
so
was
sick.
Beautiful.
It was a rebuilt, remodeled club. It was an old club or whatever. And
who knows what happened there?
They said they were shooting. We found shell casings right on our patio.
Wow. So these are things that we
I'll
don't
sleep like a baby.
see.
I ain't worried about it.
We don't see these. All right. So most turned up. Who was the dirtiest? Who? Because we've all had roommates before. Me, I have OCD, so I need like everything has to be in its spot. If it's not in its spot, I'm not feeling it, and I don't want you touching my stuff.
Yeah.
Never mind if somebody just leaves everything all over the place, dirty dishes. Like how do you deal with that? Answer the question first. Who was the dirtiest, and how do you deal with somebody? How did you deal with that person that was just didn't clean up after themselves?
The dirtiest I would definitely say is Tony. He slept right beside me, and let me tell you, that boy got some stinky ass feet, dude. He got like some size 14 or something. Just smell. Like I'm not even kidding. You know, I'm not trying to throw no shade in his game, but. And like,
yo, so did you tell him anything about that?
Yeah, like the thing is, like, I'll approach you nice about it. I'm like, yo, can you clean up? Because like, yo, this is my side of the room.
About his feet.
Oh, everybody knew about his feet. He knew what it is. I'm like, dude, throw your shoes. I took a pair of his shoes and I threw them out. I was like, they reeked. Like, dude, I'm not even kidding you, bro. It's like you don't even wear socks with half of them. And you know, he definitely knew. We let him know, but he was definitely the dirtiest, I'd say. But it's probably because he was intoxicated half the time. You know what I mean? So it's like I got my corner of my room. I'm clean. You know what I mean? Like my bed's usually done and stuff. So it's just like leave your shit off my corner. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Stay clean, bro.
Who was the loudest?
When somebody got angry, I was probably the loudest. But
yeah, we seen that.
Ain't nobody getting louder than me.
You turned up.
Couple times, unfortunately. Sylvia would have to probably be the loudest.
Just all the time.
Just screaming, doing some stupid shit, running around. I don't know. Her voice got to a point where her and Madison's voice is like
just too much.